I'm FCA, and I'm about to give you all of the Karen Read civil trial updates from the last 7 months of 2026. This is the middle of July 2026, and I'm going to be able to give it to you all in less than 12 minutes. Here's what's been happening. The judge is not judging properly. He's being annoying because they keep on putting in motions to say, hey, we have subpoenas for depositions because it's a civil trial. You got to do depositions. It's a part of the discovery, a main part of discovery, because depositions are what allow you access to documentation, people's phones, etc. But you have to get the depositions done first. And they're not getting done, mostly because all of the people, the Alberts, the McCabe's, Brian Higgins, the entire Massachusetts Police Department and Boston State Police Departments who were involved in this mess, are all trying to run away from Karen Read's defense attorneys getting their depositions. They are trying to run out the clock and hide like little cowards because they know what they did, and they don't want to have to tell the truth. They don't want to get caught in their giant web of lies that they all have going on, and they're trying to run out the clock to discovery in mid-August. So they keep on saying, we can't make it to our depositions. We can't do it. And the judge, instead of saying, hey, lawyers, if your clients don't show up for their depositions by this date, sanctions and contempt. We're going to put your clients in contempt, and then they can do their depositions from jail. The judge hasn't been doing that. He keeps on wanting to explain. He's more concerned with yelling, specifically it seems, at Alan Jackson for making what the judge deems as inappropriate comments, and has blocked Proctor from further deposition, while Colin Albert over here thinking that he can get out of depositions. He wants to sue for defamation, but doesn't want to have to show up for anything else. And he's like, oh, I'll do a deposition for the people who aren't Karen Read's lawyers, like for the prosecution, like for the O'Keefe family. I'll do their deposition, and then Karen Read's attorneys can just use that. And Karen Read's attorneys are like, oh no, you don't. And he thought that he could sign up for the military and that he's going to get out of it. His lawyer is going, yeah, he's not available ever. He's indefinitely unavailable for depositions because he joined the military. You know what happens when you're in the military and you get subpoenaed? You get sent to the subpoena. They work with you. They work with the court system. The military goes, why are you in trouble with a court? Get over there and behave yourself. If the judge would enforce that, he did say Colin Albert has to produce some documentation and has to show up for a deposition, but that's really all he's done with it. I'm going, why don't you lawyers just sort it out amongst yourselves? Because the Alberts, McCabe's, etc. are all trying to escape justice and aren't listening to the law. They're not following the subpoena. They are disobeying court orders, and you're not enforcing them. Also been argument and discovery between Turtle Boy's case and Karen Read, where the prosecutors are saying that Karen Read shouldn't get her phone back, specifically that her lawyers shouldn't get her phone back because of the Turtle Boy case. And she doesn't have anything to do with the Turtle Boy case, so her phone shouldn't be a part of it. If you're wondering, Turtle Boy was the reporter journalist who was accused of stalking and harassing the Alberts and the McCabe's. And Karen Read was giving personal information and private information and leaks to Turtle Boy. And that's why her phone was taken. And now she wants it back because they got the information off of it and she wants her phone back. And they're like, oh no, this has nothing to do with you, so you don't get your phone back. And Karen Read's lawyers are going, it's her phone that you took for discovery. She has to be in it or you wouldn't have the phone. Also, it's her phone. Give it back. Have there been loads of motions and filings? Yes. Have there been loads of hours of Zoom courts happening? Yes. But all in all, nothing is moving along because the Alberts, McCabe's, etc. do not want to follow rules and are trying to escape being involved in this, but want to sue Karen Read for defamation. Another big update that happened was that Sergeant Good, ironically named man, his text messages have come out where he has been seen doing loads of slurs with Proctor. Proctor texting him one really bad thing that I think is a highlight where he says, "Hey, if you're coming to the case, you're on scene, don't rush because it's an N-word. They deserve to die or they don't need to live," something to that effect. And other things about people who are Jewish, misogynistic things about women, also exchanges of nude people without their consent and or knowledge. How Proctor passed his background test and Good goes, "Oh, this other cop on the police department was fully on drugs when they did hers and she passed." If that tells you anything about this police force. Sergeant Good, not that good. Proctor, still an a-hole, but still somehow able to evade stuff because of medical information supposedly leaked by Jackson, even though the judge yelled at everybody in a court hearing. The only person who's stopping Proctor, the rest of Proctor's second day of depositions, the only person who that hurts is Karen Read. Yeah, nothing else has happened of import. There's lots of filings, like I said, there's lots of exchanging of words, but no actual important actions happening. Everything is moving slow as molasses, and yeah, got it all covered for you. There, you don't have to watch anything else. Is it every little thing that happened? No, but I gave you the big bullet points, and it's a summary. So take that for what you will.